Okay guys, so welcome to the updated summer tour, and this is what we have right here. Some gladiolus in the front, because this year I am doing lots of red, white, and blue. So the gladiolus over here came out, and some more are coming. And here is the hibiscus, which this year it has gotten an extra foot taller and wider because it did not come all the way out here. It's like right next to the pavement, so, and all the way in the back, so it filled out this entire empty space. And I have some salvias down here with some coleus down here. I'm gonna plant that one in there, and some petunias. The pansies are still going. And here I have some gladiolus, which I staggered them, so they're gonna come right here. And I have a dahlia. This one is Arabian Night, but I did not stake it, so it's curved. Like, it came up straight, but then it curved, and I'm trying to get it to come back up straight. Hopefully next year I can continue using coleus to fill in this gap right here, or find something that is a little bit more taller. This is setting lots and lots of buds, as you can see. It's gonna be massive because this thing is huge. The other one is right here, setting buds right now. So this one's massive, and it's about to open pretty soon, maybe by next week. And you see it has a lot. So that's a lot. Then I have some in the hanging basket, right? And the pot. So the basket has it and the pot. And I put a gladiola. Same thing over here. Another coleus and the gladiola sticking up. Here are some petunias and salvias I cut back, and I put in some geraniums just to fill in the blank space. Now the dahlias came back from last year, but they are huge, very, very big. The stalk is very, very fat. I'm gonna have to stake it again today because you're supposed to have rain, and I don't want this thing to flop over. So it's gonna flower soon, but it is huge. And the thing is, out of the main stem, I got 3 side shoots out of it. And this one, here's 2. Out of this one, I have 1 over here and 1 right here. And then out of this one, I have 3 more coming out of it. So I didn't know that was gonna happen. Another salvia and petunias, and the pansies are still going strong. I wish the pansies would fill out, but these are just regular pansies, and I wish that the petunias would fill out, but they're just regular petunias. And I plopped in another coleus. So the blue comes from the salvia, the red comes from the petunia, and then up top is here's the window, and you can see I have all sorts of petunias in there, some proven winners, super petunias, and then some P wave, and then P title. So it's just mixed up, and it looks really nice. And I popped in plain the blue salvia in the middle. Then over here is the little basket, not basket, but more so a planter that I have. And I had the plain of blue in here, but I took it out. So I have the gladiolus, a dahlia, and white. That's supposed to be red. I don't know what the gladiolus are gonna be. And then this is blue. And over the tropical area, I switched over the netting, and I use a bird netting, so you can have a good view without it being too constricting. And when I chop over the bananas, I just throw it over here to decompose and feed the soil. So here I plopped out one of my hydrangeas and I put it back here because it gets a lot of shade going this way, but then it gets the sun this way in the morning. So here is the dahlia from last year. It has lots of buds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 are open already. And there is another one right over here that's coming up in the back. I keep chopping this banana down so that I can get some sun. Here's a peony from last year, and here are the pansies and the petunias. They are filling out. I actually fertilize this like every other day, so it's doing really good. Here's another dahlia, and here is my Luna hibiscus from last year. So this one is coming back, and it's about to have a bloom pretty soon. And I have my Gladiolus right here. So they're kind of staggered. And here's another side shoot of the dahlia coming from somewhere over there. And here is another one that I have that it didn't get straight, so I'm trying to straighten it out. So this is what this looks like right now. And I like this one. So we're gonna go over to the back and see what we can do about that. So here we are over in the backyard, and here's Lady Shallot. I had to thin this one out heavily because it was just full of a lot of leaves. And I just needed to thin it out so that I can have the shoots go towards producing blooms. I plopped in Sexy Rexy into the ground, and it is taking off, and it looks like it even has a little bud right here. So I'm excited for this one to grow, and it's gonna be red, white, and pink, and I will put Madame Anisette maybe right here. I need to clean out my bird bath. Here is Knockout doing its thing. Like, I really like that. And then over here is Mr. Lincoln. I've been really heavy on fertilizing it and just trying to give it everything that I can because it was not looking good. I even went and got some pruning sealers to seal the ends because I had a lot of vine borers getting into the canes. But it is budded up, has a nice size to it, and I can't wait for it to bloom. Then over here I have a butterfly bush that I split into 3. One is right here, and here is Limelight, Bobo, and as we go up here, I have Strawberry Sundae and Vanilla Strawberry. So it is flushing out. And then over here I got some cannas, calla lily, and lilies that finished blooming. And then over in the circle, which I'm still working, I popped in some calla lily, my Hawaiian tea, and daylily. So someone was getting rid of their plants, and I decided to take everything that I can, and I got some callas, daylily, delphiniums, hydrangea, and I just took them all, and some Asiatic lilies. So I took them and I put them in here to fill out my garden. So here's the hibiscus that's coming back, a daylily that I even got. Hopefully it comes back next year. I'm still working on this area because it just pools water, but I'm thinking that what I want to do going forward is to add an evergreen shrub, like maybe a barberry, to complement this lime green color. As you guys can see, it has filled out and it looks beautiful. And I don't know why the salvias are not blooming again. I cut it back. Maybe it's regrowing. Here is the Azelea. I am thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm going to plop these out and just put them in a container in the ground so that I don't lose it, because I've lost 2 already. And here's one that I thought I lost that's actually coming back. So that one is being nursed back to life. And here's a Peony, Coreopsis, and the Calla Lily. Here we have our fig tree with a fig. And I saw another one somewhere. Here's the figs. Then as you go to the back, here is the Forsythia. I put this here because the deer kind of like scooped their way over and come over here. And I just need to put something right here just to keep them from coming over. I plopped another calla lily right there, and a daylily. Hosta from last year is coming back. Another calla lily, hosta, and daylily. Here are some wild blackberries. And then I have the Incrediball and another hosta. So this shade area is filling out lovely. It's looking nice. I like it. And I am trying to propagate 3 Incrediballs. So I dig the stem below the soil and buried it. And then some extra calla lilies from the rescue. I popped one in here, and I popped another one right here. So that's coming out. So then all I need to do now is put something in these 2 areas, right here and right here. And then maybe another hosta. So once those really start to come out, then I should be good. Then over here is my berries. I've got this knitting from Five Below. It's a bed canopy. And I have berries. So I have this raspberry. And then I have fall gold, which I plucked off. And I have one more. So I have 3 raspberry, 1, 2, 3, 4 raspberry plants, as well as a raspberry bushel and berry. And then I have my blackberry. So that's loaded. The birds cannot take this. They have the wild raspberry outside that they can enjoy, but this is for me, so let me enjoy this. And I think that's another raspberry that fell down. Here's the Russian sage that came back, and here's my plum tree. I don't know where to put it yet, but I need to. And here is my rose that is struggling. This year has been really hard with the roses. I mean, I don't know what to do, but I've been really trying with my rose. So hopefully I can do something with that. Even over here, I put 2 roses in here and they are struggling. Even the dahlias that I put in here are struggling. The daylilies are doing fine. I should have put them in the back. But here is one of the dahlias devoured by something. One of my rose, it's a goner, and you guys can see the boars are destroying it. So those 2 are a goner, and I think I'm just gonna focus on taking care of the ones that I have now, so I can learn how to do it right. And then over here, I popped in some Asiatic lily from the rescue, and here is another dahlia. Over here, that's going to be another project for another day, but the fence will be used for the beans. These are some volunteer tomatoes. Volunteer tomatoes. I don't know how they got over here. And then we have grapes. That's gone right into the tree and over onto the other side. And then over here is my hydrangea lane. So first it starts off with alternating mums and salvia. So here's the mums. Here is bloomstruck, mums, twist and shout, salvia, mums, Nico blue, and twist and shout. Some of it actually turned blue. Summer crush, and twist and shout. And that's it. Oh no, actually that's Bloomstruck seasoning. This is Summer Crush. Then my rose, and the Dahlias. And then I bought these on clearance, and I am hoping that they will do good for next year. I forgot what this is called. Here it is. Bella Hydrangea. Then I have mums all over winter. This is berry white hydrangea. Mums. And this is blooming. I put this here because I wanted to see how it performs with more sunlight compared to the other side. This is a volunteer bed with some vincas that are coming back. Here is a Nico blue. And then for this area, I plan to line this with Asiatic lilies and Gladiolus next year. Here is a rescue hydrangea. It was huge, but it went through transplant shock, so hopefully it survives. I'm not sure. I cut back some of these canes. They're dead, but then you have this, so I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. Then I will use these two planters for something. Dahlias that are struggling. Butterfly bush number 2 with buds. Hosta and a dahlia and passion fruit and eggplants and cucumbers. This is the back view. And then onions, butterfly bush number 3, clematis, and 2 peonies for next year, and canna lily in the back. I should really move that and put that somewhere, but I don't know where yet. But it is very pretty because it's variegated, but it just doesn't get enough sun. And on this side is where the strawberries are, and the blueberries, and the raspberry. So the birds are having a feast with this. Literally, they are. So this is the second flush. I had my first flush from my bushel on berry, and I think the second flush was from reka, and now the third flush is coming from Bluecrop. So here's a bushel and berry, raspberry, and then I have 3 more raspberries right here. So I'm not sure if I want to put it in here, only because they need more room to grow, and they should at least get about, oh man, that says 1 to 2 meters, 3 to 4 feet. So I think they get about like 4 to 6, and then maybe by 3 to 4. So they're gonna need more room to grow than to be in here. So hopefully I'm gonna find a place for them, and then I will just use these 2 to put maybe flowers or some vegetables, and oh yeah, and then I'll go from there. And then over here, I forgot to put that. I put the other clematis right here. I put the other clematis to climb up the wall, and some gladiolus over here. So that should look nice. And here is the hosta blooms, which are very pretty. And hopefully next season I can actually split this and put this in the back. So, oh, one more is our sitting area. So I got these from Aldi's. I got 5 of this. It was for $11. And it is very big, very wide, perfect for my rose. And here is my little planter. Sedum taking over. I will cut it back so that it does not root into the grass like so. Black petunias, beautiful. I mean, velvet and just beautiful. Then the salvia, and I really like this color because it's like, I would love to do this next year, but not with this creeping Jenny, because this will be hard to get rid of. Here is Madame Anisette. It's a baby this year, but it is growing. And I have an extra dahlia that I need to put in the ground. Someone give me a camellia, so I'm going to put that somewhere. And then here is my Midas Touch rose. And that is about it for my tour. I will try to add some more roses right here, and I will try to fill out that area and then figure out what I'm going to do over there. And then I think I just need to take things one step at a time and slow down, and then really try to learn how to take care of my roses. And then I think from there everything should go well. So that's it for the tour. I hope that you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys until next time.